Yo, what's good? What's good? Labyrinth is back on global, and for some reason, I had like a weirdly different experience for the first time. But it is worth doing, as we see. Like the rewards are pretty much worth it. With 50 LR coins in here, you gotta get it done. You just have to. And plus, like all the other cosmetics are back, so if you don't have them, it's an easy get. For my first playthrough, I basically just ran Slater until like I could replace him for a better unit. The bosses we fought in like the first run were not anything too difficult. Like they were all cakewalks in my eyes. The only thing is like the spread of units that we have to pick from for me was it was really bland in my opinion. But maybe it's because I didn't get like the good RNG when picking units, I should say. Like the only viable unit I had was the one Escanor, and he alone is what I had to struggle with. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a decent DPS unit, but he's not the unit I was actually hoping for. I'm hoping for Ultimate Escanor. Because he's just like, for every lab, if it's not him, it's Mile I'll go for like the best possible depth farming team. And you want to do it on auto, and like that's the best units I think there is for it. It's Mile or Ultimate Escanor. And for some reason, my RNG while playing this specific labs for getting these units was absolutely terrible. I don't know why. Like, I started with kind of decent units, but we didn't really improve. The passives kind of kept repeating themselves as well. I didn't get anything insane for humans. I got one good passive for humans when I started farming depths on maybe my third rerun. And at that point, I still didn't have like a good unit to put in. Like, even though I'm able to kill these bosses, I gotta play it manually, which is something I don't really want to have to do. Because if I leave it on auto, it can kill it, but it will take so long that I just don't want to put it on auto. Like, yes, Escanor can do well on auto, but it just takes too much time. It literally just takes too much time. That's my only qualm with it. But this team here with Escanor, Arthur, and Melly, this was my first team I completed it with. I had to get it done early because we needed the gems to like complete, like just to have enough diamonds for my first rotation on Arthur's banner. So I needed to get it done quickly. And this was a team like I sped through it with. What I completed it with. Slater was good enough up until like some of the stages in the last bit, he just died. So luckily we got Escanor just to like get a quick replacement. Even Purgatory Melly, which I had gotten on JP, farms amazingly as compared to this Escanor. But I gotta work with what I have, right? I did 2 reruns to get a good set. The second rerun, this is the team I came up with. Because I didn't get anyone else. I couldn't get anyone else. I just had to go with these units again and just get decent passives. And this was the best passive set that I've gotten so far. We got one human attack, which is decent. So I'm not too mad about it. But we didn't get any replacements for like my Escanor or anyone that does great AoE damage, unfortunately. He's the unit that I just have to make work. I did end up doing one more run to see if I can pick up a unit. I removed my Escanor because I heard a thing like you can't get more Escanors if you have an Escanor in your team. So I did another run without this Escanor, and I still don't get the other Escanor, even the Mael or even Arthur for that point, right? So it was just bad. So I just left. I saved my old team and just continued to run it because the amount of reruns I've did and like the depths runs I've been doing, I've actually accumulated a good amount of points to where I like cleared the more important stuff in the shop. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna just rough it out and just do depths with this team because I don't have that much more to do. Like, there's no sense to like go back to do to get a farming unit when the majority of my farms are basically already completed. Because yeah, we do it, but yeah, as I said, I need to do it manually because like the auto, how it's set up for this team, Arthur constantly is being procced, and that's a setup thing on my bad. Honestly, I should have put Escanor on the far right, but I didn't think I'd be using this Escanor still, honest to God. So that's a huge mistake on my part, but at least I'm able to clear depths consistently with it. And it's not like a dead team in my eyes or in my hands. So I can still clear the shop and not have to worry about like still looking for another unit to clear depths. Because Escanor still does pretty decently. Thank God. Bon is just here for like emotional support, honestly, because he doesn't like bring too much to the team. Arthur is like Green Arthur he's putting in work, which is nice. I would have loved to have the other Arthur, but RNG just was not having it when I just run the slabs for some reason. I'm just getting like all the wrong picks, so I'll just have to run it how I have it, right? Looking at my backline unit, in one of my runs, I was running more blue units, so that Jericho actually made more sense then. But now it's like, it's only Escanor. It helps him do a little more damage, I guess. But I could have probably gotten a better backline, that's for sure. So much I could do with this team. Like, the team I was actually hoping to build was Arthur, Roxy, and then Ultimate Escanor. So Escanor procs into Roxy, and we just kill on auto. That's literally the team I just wanted to run. But for some reason, even Roxy, I didn't even see a Roxy for this entire run through on multiple playthroughs while picking units. I don't know why. My RNG was just really bad. But it is what it is. At least I have a team that can farm depths consistently. And it's like not too much of a struggle. It's taking like 2 turns for most of these. 3 turns on like the more tanky ones. But at least it gets it done reasonably easy and in good time. So I don't really have to go back and struggle again. I can get like the last bit of the shop cleared out. And I can like move on to other things. Because I have seen people get like the Escanor and the Roxy comp. Like literally while I'm farming this, people are getting, because I was doing these like live. Yeah, and people were getting Ultimate Escanor with Roxy while I'm struggling to find them. Or even like someone usable to farm this on auto. But as I said, it is what it is. At least the shop like has some decent stuff in it now. So it's still not really a waste. And one thing I kind of was disappointed with, I hoped like the Arthur would have came with his own cosmetic from Labs, because like some units already got that, right? Like Mael, Hell, they got cosmetics. Like I was kind of hoping Arthur would get his, because I'm kind of short on gems. If you haven't noticed, after the summons, my diamonds just went to literally nothing. So I was kind of hoping for just that little extra cosmetic. All in all, this depths farm, for me, it's more pain than most people, but I'm still getting it done, which is still getting it done in reasonable time, which for me is not bad. I know it sounds like I'm ranting. It was just frustrating to me, okay? I'm sorry. Because having to go through it and getting absolutely shafted on the units that I pulled. Also, I just went every single place to pick a unit in the last one, re-rolling them at like insane costs, and still can't find the units I'm looking for. That's why I'm a little sad. But all in all, hope you'll have better luck picking units than I have. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, boys. Peace.
I'm so ashamed, this is my destiny. Crazy me,